Good morning, children. Let's continue our class. I'll tell you two cases. Okay. Now, based on the two cases, tell me what actually I'm going to find or what actually I'm going to make you understand. Okay. Now, case one. And then there are two cases. I said case two. Okay. In case one, a car or an object is traveling from A to B. Okay. And it's taking covering a distance of 10 kilometer in 1 hour. In case 2, it is traveling from C to D and it's covering a distance of 20 kilometer in 1 hour. Okay. Now tell me actually what I am going to ask you, or what I am going to make you understand. Who has gone farther or who is faster? Who is faster? Case 2, yes, because he has covered more kilometers or more distance in the same time. Okay, now there are two aspects: who has gone farther or who has gone sooner. Farther and sooner will tell you another physical quantity, that is speed. Okay, it will tell you another physical quantity, that is speed. So speed, if I have to define speed, speed is nothing but distance traveled in per unit time. It is distance traveled per unit time. Okay, now if I give the formula for this, S equal to D upon T, from this I get that formula for T equal to D upon S, means distance upon speed, and time, if I have to find distance, it will be speed into time. Okay, and what is the SI unit of speed? The SI unit of speed is meter per second. SI unit of speed is meter per second. Okay, other units will be kilometer per hour or kilometer per second, kilometer per minutes, meter per minutes. It will be like this. Okay, but the standard unit is meter per second. Now I gave a worksheet to you where you had to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, and kilometer per hour you have to convert in meter per second. Some of you might have understood, but there are some who did not understand it. Okay, I'll make you understand. Suppose I have to convert 54 kilometer per hour into meter per second. Okay, 54 kilometer I have to multiply. If I have to convert in meter, so I have to multiply by 1000, and seconds means 3600. So instead of going for this long method, we have already shortened it, that is I multiply by 5 by 18. Okay, so when I multiply by 5 by 18, 18 ones are 18, 18 threes are, and 3 fives are 15 meter per second. That is the reason why we have to multiply 5 by 18 to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. The vice versa, we have to convert 5 meter per second into kilometer per hour. I have to multiply it by 18 by 5. Okay, 5 5s are cancelled, so my answer will be 18 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is the way to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour and kilometer per hour into meter per second. If all the units are in SI units, then okay, you can directly go for SI units. But if they are not in SI units, you have to convert first in SI units. Okay, let me take an example to understand or how to find the speed. Suppose a car is moving or it's covering a distance of 10 kilometer in 5 minutes. Find the speed. I have to find the speed. This is in kilometer, this is in minutes. Okay, so I have to convert both in standard units. First I'll write what is given. What is given? Distance is given is 10 kilometer, and 10 kilometer is not standard unit. If the question was in hours, if the time was in hours, you could have taken kilometer per hour. But the time is given in minutes, so you have to convert both the into SI units. So this is 10,000 meter, and 5 minutes time will be equal to 5 minutes means 5 into 60. 1 minute consists of 60 seconds. 5 into 60, that means 300 seconds. Okay, now formula. What is this? Speed equal to distance upon time. Your distance was 10,000 meters and time was 300 seconds. Meters seconds. So find out the answer and tell me. It's near about 33.33, I think. 33.33 meter per second. Okay, that is the way to find the distance. That is the way to find the speed. And if speed and time is given, you can find distance, and distance time is given, then you have to find speed. If we have to find time, it will be distance upon speed. Okay, I already given worksheet. Go through the worksheet, complete the worksheet, and if possible send me today on my WhatsApp number. Okay, then the next step we are going to study is velocity. Now when velocity means, if I am telling that the car is moving forward, okay, the car is moving forward with a speed of 10 meter per second. Here I have mentioning the speed also, and I have told it is moving forward. Okay, that means I am telling about velocity. When the speed is considered with direction, that is called as velocity. So if I have to define velocity, velocity is speed with a direction. Okay, speed with a direction is called as velocity. Okay, and its SI unit is also meter per second, because direction doesn't have any unit, so nothing is changing, only the direction is added to the speed. So speed with direction is velocity. Okay, now suppose an object is standing here. Suppose I am standing here, and then after some time I am moving with a speed of, suppose, 15 meter per second. Initially what was my speed? I was at a place, I was at a rest. So initially my speed or velocity was, I was not moving in any direction. So initially my velocity was 0. Initial velocities are represented by u. And then final velocity with which I was moving is 15 meter per second. So final velocity is represented by v. Okay. Initial velocity is represented by u and final velocity is represented by v. Let me explain through an example. A car was moving with a speed of 20 meter per second. Okay, and after 5 minutes its speed became 40 meter per second. Now what is its initial velocity? Initial velocity u is 20 meter per second, and the final velocity will become 40 meter per second. Okay, so this is the difference between speed and velocity. What is the difference between speed and velocity? Again, if I have to differentiate between speed and velocity, speed definition, distance per unit time, and velocity is actually displacement. Distance we are seeing with direction, so it is displacement upon time. Speed is never equal to 0, velocity is equal to 0, and then it is a scalar quantity because we are not considering a direction, and this is a vector quantity. Okay, this is the difference between speed and velocity. Okay, SI unit of velocity is meter per second again, because nothing is changing, only the direction is added to the speed. Hope it is clear to you. Okay, speed, velocity and speed and velocity and the difference between speed and velocity. Okay, now another term, average speed. Suppose a body is moving from from A to B, and in between there are some points where suppose while moving it is first 5 minutes the speed will be suppose 10 meter per second. Next 5 minutes the speed is suppose 5 meter per second. Next 5 minutes it will be 2 meter per second. Then finally when it reaches it is suppose 4 meter per second. Okay, now average speed will be total distance, whatever total distance it has traveled upon total time taken. Okay, so 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 upon 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, whatever it comes you find out and see. Okay, that is average speed. That is a formula for finding average speed, total distance upon total time taken. That is average speed. And average velocity we are finding by the formula equal to u initial velocity plus final velocity upon it's the average of initial and final velocity. Okay, so based on these numericals I'll send you on the WhatsApp group, check from there and then solve and show me tomorrow. Okay, see you in the next class.